I've heard of people with OnlyFans, and I've heard of people that like transition, but like
Yeah,
you're
you're
doing
like
both.
a tranny with OnlyFans. Let's do it.
This is the Untapped Territory podcast. What have you been up to? I haven't seen you in forever.
I've been up to a lot of traveling.
Yeah? Where
Tons of
to?
traveling. Florida, Vegas.
Damn, really?
Yeah,
And how you like
all
it?
over.
You gamble?
I don't gamble.
Mm.
I'm very unlucky with gambling, and it's definitely not my journey to gamble at all. Yeah.
Damn. So what'd you go out to Vegas for?
Just for fun. I have friends that live there.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit, dude. And what were you down in Florida for? Same thing?
Well, I go down to Florida for like shoots and stuff like that, and I want to move there, so I just like enjoy being there and
What
the
part of Florida?
ambiance. I'll like switch back and forth between Tampa and Miami, but like the two major cities are my favorite.
Tampa's so much better. I feel like Miami is
I
too
love
like
Miami.
it's like too party atmosphere though.
Not if you do it the right way.
What is the right way?
The right way is the way I do it.
How do you do it? You need to explain to me.
I don't know. I feel like there's so many areas of Miami that aren't like. I do agree that it's like definitely heavily influenced in the media in like a club way,
Yeah,
and it's like there's so many other like things to do in Miami than go to the club.
that's true. So like when you do like photo shoots, are you through companies or is it like through
Am
people
I
that you
through
know?
companies or am I through? What do you mean?
Like companies hit you up to do shoots or it's like people that are just like willing to like take pictures of you.
Well, I work with an agency.
Really?
Yeah.
What agency is that?
It's called Next Page Agency. It's made by, well, we've gotten very close friends over the time that I've been there, but I love everyone I work with so much and I couldn't imagine being with anyone else.
Do you have an agent, like a personal agent?
As in like an assistant?
Yeah.
No.
Damn. Is that like higher status type shit?
I've looked into it. I was going to one of my close friends, I was going to have her um assist me and just like book my flights and do like little bits and bobs around and just post when I needed her to post for me, but I just was like, I'll do it for myself for now, and if I need it along the way, then
Do you think that that would make a friendship hard? Because now it's more like a business standpoint.
I think involving business and like personal relationships is always kind of like a crossroads.
Yeah.
I think no matter like what you do, if you're involving someone who you're close to emotionally into like a work environment, depends how serious you take work, but it's definitely subject to
Because then you feel bad like
change.
bitching them out, but then again, like they're trying to help your career, you know?
Absolutely.
Because like that's why I was like going through a problem with all this shit. I didn't want someone else to help me. Be like if they didn't meet my standards, and I would have like flipped my fucking shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm very. Oh, sorry, I just like smacked you.
Oh,
I'm very
good.
picky with like the people who I allow in my life, especially recently.
That's good though. How old are you? 22?
What?
How old are
I'm
you?
20.
You're 20?
I'm 20.
What?
Maria's 22.
I thought you were
20.
so much older than that.
I look 30. I look like I've seen some shit for sure.
I thought you were like
Yeah.
22, 23 at least.
No, I'm 20. I'll be
Damn.
21 in January, January 3rd.
Does that suck?
No, I've honestly been 21 for like 8 years. So I've seen a lot. I'm like out of like my going out era for a while now.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Well, now you're more like career based. Like you're trying to fucking make that money. No one could hate on that shit.
Well, people can, but it's okay. People are
Yeah,
always
but
gonna
I mean,
hate you
like
no matter
no
what
one
you
could
do.
like hut on like no one can hate on the grind at least. Or do they still?
People will hate on anything you do.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well,
People
so
will always prey on your downfall.
oh, 100%. So how did you get into like OnlyFans and everything like that?
I feel like the reason that I got into OnlyFans was just like I was in a mode where I was like, I want money and I feel like I could make it in this industry and I feel like I could do good. And I started one and it was like kind of dormant, I want to say, for a few months, and then I started to like pick up a lot of traction and definitely create more of like a fan base on OnlyFans, and it all went up from there.
How do you promote it though? You promote it like when you first started. How did you promote it?
I would just like do a good post on my Snapchat and be like, "Hey guys," and it was like everyone from high school. Yeah, just like everyone I went to high school with was like,
Was it like awkward at the beginning?
no, I honestly think it was less awkward in the beginning. Like I didn't give a shit about it in the beginning.
You give a shit now?
More so because it's gotten to be such a bigger thing. But I've had my obstacles. I've taken breaks here and there because I'm like, would it be better for like my mental health if I just try to do something normal? But I'm like, I don't think I'm normal. I'm not meant to be in that. Like, that's not my journey, is to be normal.
I mean, fuck it though. Like, what do you post mainly? Like you do
Nothing
like
crazy. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Like as much as all, oh my god, the craziest thing like I ever did, or
it's all clickbait.
it's all. I think that's just the industry. Is it's genuinely is all. Like I'll do a nipple here and there, but it's nothing insane.
Really?
Yeah, it's really nothing crazy.
Do you think that like later down the line you're gonna start getting into like crazier shit?
I've had offers. I think that there is certain things that I definitely wouldn't do, and I draw the line at. I always say like, and I joke around. I'm like, I'm okay with people thinking I'm a whore, but I think in the long run, like most of the people that know me, like know that I'm like pretty, like I'm not like the same image that I portray myself online.
No, that's fair. Cause I remember like I don't remember how I had you on Snapchat, but I feel like I've had you there for so long,
Mm-hmm.
and then I would see you out all the time, and then I was like, oh fuck. And then I saw that you started posting the OnlyFans thing, and I was like, wait, shit, that's cool as hell.
Yeah, when I was in my going out era,
How
for
old were
sure.
you when you started that?
My going out era,
No,
probably
like the
16.
OnlyFans thing, like.
Oh, 18.
Mm.
Like I've had it since I was 18, but I never really posted on it, and then I was like, that was loud. Um, I never really posted on it too much, and then I just kind of started taking it more seriously, and I realized how lucrative like that can be. Like any paywall platforms, like OnlyFans, Playboy, Fansly, like anything like that. Like you're definitely, if you put yourself out there the right way and you're marketed the correct way, you're going to make a substantial amount of money.
What are like the worst parts of it though?
I think the worst parts of doing anything in the public eye is people have
Like a very strong opinion about
not
everything?
necessarily a very strong opinion, but they just are able to perceive you
Yeah.
in many ways that a normal, not necessarily a normal person, but just like your average person wouldn't be perceived like. There's a lot of people that have their opinions on me and I have no idea who they are. And I think that
Oh,
that's
because
a
they're all
weird
like
feeling.
fake fucking accounts or like user blah 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 blah.
Well, not even that. I just think like people even that I grew up with or people that I've like know like are acquaintances with me, like they still have like they're able to perceive me in a way that I present myself, but it's how I present myself. So it's not really like anything that I can change.
Do you think that you're gonna be doing it for like a really long term kind of thing?
I don't know. I don't see myself doing it forever. I've always said that. I think that it's good for right now, and I think that any social media in general, no matter what you're doing, is not forever. And I think it's always good to have a backup plan.
Are you going to school or anything?
I did not. I actually dropped out of high school when I was 16.
Really?
Yeah, like the middle of sophomore year.
Did you go and get like your GED or
I
anything?
did. Yeah.
That's cool. And what was
I
that? Just
did.
like an
Well, I got
online
my
course?
diploma. Yeah, I finished. Like, I just had to take a few tests and I did it. But
16's young. What are you, like a sophomore, junior?
I was like, it was the middle of sophomore year.
And what did you do? What was the reasoning for dropping out?
I was so defiant and I just hated being told what to do. And I just wanted to do my own thing. That's honestly
No,
the
that's
only
cool,
reason that I
though.
can tell you.
Fuck it. Did you like when you like dropped out? Were you like working and shit like that?
Yeah, actually, I've had a lot of real jobs, contrary to popular belief. I've done a lot of bartending. I've done a lot of just like doing a good little waitress gig here and there. I used to work at Chipotle when I was like a freshman in high school. I've done a lot, and so I definitely do have like a work ethic, and I think that it does, contrary to popular belief, again, take a work ethic to do anything in social media. I think it definitely takes
Yeah,
some
no, it's
structure.
like a fucking astounding amount of work.
Yeah,
And no one sees like all like
you're always working.
the background shit of it of just like preparing and like planning and scheduling and making sure people are there on time and all that fucking stupid shit.
Yeah, everything that goes on in the background is a lot, and there it's like you're never like off,
Yeah,
and that's
yeah.
what's weird.
Because like even on your days off, you're like replying to comments or
Yeah,
planning new fucking shit that's going on. Do
absolutely.
you have like really old people hitting you up and shit?
Oh yeah, for sure. I don't. I mean, I actually my Snapchat just got like banned, my other one, but for like the eighth time.
Really?
Yeah, but that one like it was. All my friends say that being tagged on my Snapchat is a curse in its own. Because if I tag someone in my Snapchat, they're just bombarded by ads, and they'll start calling in unison,
Really?
and they'll text you and they'll demand things, and I don't even know who they are.
Is that true?
Yes.
It's true. We have
Well, I mean,
proof.
you got to think about it though. You had what, like 10,000 or 9,000 on Snapchat before you like.
Well, my newer account, I think I didn't have it for very long. I think I had like a little over 10,000 people subscribed to that, but that wasn't that much because my old one I had like 32.
Oh shit.
So
All right, then yeah, then you can imagine the people that you tag.
yeah, you never know. You never know. Like I posted my mom for Mother's Day. She got a few hundred ads, even on my new one.
Is your mom cute?
And I'm like, yeah, she's so hot. I love her. She's great.
Then I'd probably add her too. I mean,
Well, no, it's just funny. It's just funny. It's just like wow.
yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't like tag people.
It's funny too
Anymore.
because like I fall victim
Maria's like
to
smiling off camera, like stop tagging me.
I fall victim to that too. Like I've added like random people, but then it's like so awkward because then they're like,
How
"Who
do
are
yeah,
you?"
who
and like,
are
"How
you?"
do you know
Yeah.
me?" And then you have to be like, "Well, I saw you on someone's Snapchat," and like that's awkward as fuck to
Yeah.
explain.
Yeah, it is. It's not like ooh, like we matched on Tinder. It's like, well, I actually saw you were posted by this person, and I decided that I would give you an ad.
But honestly, it might be like a real good conversation starter. Be like, "Oh, how do you know this person?" It never goes anywhere.
No, never, 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 never.
No, that's funny. But like, so what did you get banned for? Did they tell you?
No, apparently just violating the community guidelines of Snapchat, which I don't do. I don't like post any like links to anything or so I don't know what I did. Quite honestly. I'm like Snapchat if you're listening. I didn't do anything wrong.
I mean, like you, like all you really do is post like links to like OnlyFans.
Well, I won't post links to OnlyFans because you can't post.
So what do you do it to like a link tree or
Direct.
something?
Well, I have it's a very similar situation that I post, but it's like you're allowed to post that. And there is an OnlyFans link in that, but it's like you're allowed to.
That's weird then. Snapchat's fucked like that.
I
Damn.
hate Snapchat.
So wait, how did you get so many people to add you on Snapchat?
I don't know.
Like, where did they all come from?
I could not tell you. I wish I knew.
Do you have like a big following on TikTok?
I did until like I had a good following, and then
You got banned on there
I got
too?
banned on TikTok, and I'm on I think I want to say like probably like my 12th account on TikTok. Yeah, Maria's just off camera, just like scrolling through all the ads that have ever like accumulated from being tagged by me.
It's funny because I'm definitely one of those.
Yeah, it's so real.
100% I'm one of those.
So real.
That's how I knew who she was originally, because you posted her. And then from
Yeah.
that point on, I feel like I've seen her like multiple times.
Yeah.
Well, now
She's
you can get
unforgettable.
that ad back.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
God. What would I do without it? Honestly, I didn't even know your last name.
Grande?
Just grande.
What is it?
June Grande.
I mean, I was close enough.
You were very close. You just forgot the G on before.
But when you said Maria, I thought you were talking about Maria Monet because I was talking
It's
to
Maria
her.
Monge.
Yo, I said the same thing and she bitched me out.
Wait, it's not Maria Monge?
No.
Maria Monge, if you're watching this, I'm so sorry. I will learn to articulate my words better.
I said the same thing. She's been best friends with my sister for like years.
Really?
Yeah.
I know her because she works with my best friend Mackenzie.
At B-Dubs?
Yes.
Damn.
And I think I'm actually going out with them in a few weeks for her birthday. But I love her. She's awesome. She's so funny.
Small world out here.
Yeah.
When do you turn 21?
January 3rd.
Do you have anything planned? Like anything big
No, I
planned?
don't. I probably honestly won't even do anything. I've done it all. I've been to the Vegas. I've been to
Shit,
Miami.
dude,
I've
honestly,
done it all.
if I knew you were fucking 20,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have asked you if you gambled in Vegas.
Well, yeah, but like I still have
Yeah,
before.
down
And
there,
it's
like over
yeah, and
there.
it's still not good. Like I'm still unlucky in gambling, so I still won't do it. I don't care if I'm 40. Like it's not my thing.
That's cool though. So, how old were you like when you started to like transition?
Oh, okay. When I did my big one.
You're a
Um
big one. That's what you call it.
yeah, like you can call anything. Like anything that you put any ounce of effort in, like that's doing your big one.
Okay, fair enough.
And so I want to say I was very young. Probably around I started grazing the cusp of everything when I was probably like 12, 13.
And like you, because me personally, I think you're like the only like transgender person that I know, and I just have so many
Yeah.
questions.
You'd be surprised. There's a lot.
It's
You
hard to
don't know.
tell. It's hard to tell.
Um, sometimes.
But like, so like 12 is when you like started.
I think that's when I started really experimenting with femininity and just like living my truth for sure around
And
12.
how did like the people in your family take it?
Really well,
That's
thankfully.
good
Yeah,
then.
absolutely. I think that they were supportive through and through, and I'm very grateful for that.
Because I feel like you hear like a lot of horror stories about people that like their
Yeah,
parents aren't
for sure.
necessarily supportive of it.
For sure. Yeah. And it's very sad, and I'm so sorry because it does take like I think that there's a lot of there's so much that people have to say, obviously, because people are always going to be interested in something that's different or anyone who's like going out of the box of normality, if that's even a word.
Normality.
Normality. I think it's a word.
No, yeah, you're
Yeah.
good. You're doing amazing. It's funny too because that was the biggest reason why I wanted you on here.
Why?
Because like I've heard of people with OnlyFans and I've heard of people that like transition, but like
Yeah.
you're
You're
doing
like
both.
a tranny with OnlyFans. Let's do it.
Like that's fucking cool.
Yeah. No, I
Because
definitely
I feel
have.
like you don't see it a lot.
Oh, it's a big thing. I feel like honestly, all of my friends who are trans, I don't have many because I don't really get along with any of them.
Why is
But
that?
I don't know. I just feel like they're very competitive, and it's always like a competition.
Oh, I mean it
But
is like in the line of work that you're in.
yeah, absolutely. But I also feel I don't know. Like I feel like I don't know. It is what it is. I don't really get along with. I don't honestly get along with many people. I like to keep my circle very small.
Do you? How do you feel about the term mattress actress?
I think that it's a great term, and I love to use it as like a self-proclaimed title. But it's just I don't do. I'm not a mattress actress. Like
Well, because that is like
yeah,
strictly like porn.
yeah. I would definitely say like we could go ahead and say like I'm trying to think like Mia Khalifa was at one point a mattress actress. Sky Brie was a mattress actress.
Could you ever see yourself doing that?
I don't know. I think I have a certain amount of respect for myself to where there's your line that I draw in the sand, and I'm like I wouldn't step over that.
Has it been like has it affected like friendships with people? Like with you transitioning and everything?
Transitioning, no, not at all. But definitely, um, I think me doing what I do affects friendships in certain ways. There's so many intricacies that go like in that whole thing, but I don't know. I think that people are I'm at a different path that most people are in or that most people are in. If that makes any
Yeah, that's
sense.
true.
Like I'm not I'm on a different I have a different like I'm looking for different things in life than a lot of people are right now, and that's fine.
I mean, you got to work with what you got, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
And like if you think that that's your calling, then fuck it, go for it. You're obviously doing well for yourself, right?
Yeah, no, I'm definitely I'm comfortable and I'm happy with what I do at this point in time.
That's like the sweetest thing
Yeah.
ever. I've like
No, and seriously, I am.
No, like that's like so wholesome, I feel like.
There definitely is like a wholesome side of being happy with what you do, but I definitely the only downsides to it are the way people look at you a little bit different, but I feel like that's always gonna be so like no matter like no one ever judged like Michael Jordan for wanting to play basketball. I know it's a lot different, but like you just
I
gotta do what you want to do.
I think the biggest part of it is like people necessarily aren't as comfortable within themselves that you're
Yes.
doing something a little bit more dare I say, like, outlandish.
Yeah,
That
absolutely.
people are, like, I don't want to say jealous, but, like, they're
This
almost,
is new.
yeah,
Like this is new in my brain and it's weird and I kind of want to I don't understand it, so I'm just going to hate it.
yeah. I mean, me personally, like, I don't fucking care. Like, I think the whole OnlyFans thing is cool. And I think the transitioning thing is cool as fuck, too.
I just think that anyone should kind of do like if you want to do what you want to do, no matter to what degree that is, as long as you're not like committing murder, arson, I don't know, the whole nine. But if
Arson?
I don't know, arson I feel like's bad, right? Like if you burn things, but
I mean, I guess. It depends on what you're burning.
it is bad. It's the matter. It's bad. But I think that people are always gonna have something to say. Even if I wasn't doing OnlyFans, even if I was born a girl, people would still have shit to say about me.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really affect me. I've heard it all.
And how do they pay, like, on OnlyFans?
I mean,
Like, is yours free, or
one of them is free to subscribe.
you have more than one?
Yeah, I have like a VIP one too for like people who've spent a certain amount of money.
And what's different from the VIP to the normal one?
I don't know. I wish I could tell you.
So,
I don't
like,
know. I'm
how
not
much?
aware.
How much? Wait, so it's like they
I don't
spend
really
a certain
do
amount.
anything like that.
They spend a certain amount, and then they like automatically like join the
Yeah,
VIP
just
one.
you get to talk to me more, but it's not me.
It's like a bot.
It's not a bot. It's real people, but it's just not me.
What does that mean? Like it's like a persona?
No, it's a person. Like there's AI me, right?
What?
Yeah, I've been like an AI.
Dude,
That's
you're
me.
fucking letting me know about all the tea. I didn't know
Yeah,
any of this
there's
shit.
so much tea. Like, and like I don't even care. But like my voice is like I can. If you ever hear some shit, like it's probably not me. That's all I can say.
Well, of you talking?
Yeah, it's probably not me. It could be. Probably is, but
Wait,
it's
dude,
not
that's
me.
fucking sick. So that kind of like takes like the whole like intimate value of it away.
No, I think that gives your subscribers what they want in like an intimate type of way. Does that make sense? Like I feel like it makes it more intimate for them or seeming to be. If you're like
Yeah, like seeming
talking,
to be.
yeah, if you're like sending a voice memo being like, "Hey baby, how are you?" Like I really would love to wake up to you this morning. It's not you. And you never even said that, but like it's just AI you.
Is that how you are in real life or no?
What do you mean?
Like, do you like talk like that and act like that? Like, are
No.
you that forward normally on like a regular basis?
I think I'm very forward, but I don't think that I um it depends on who it is. I don't know.
That's fair. That's fair. Because I feel like you have to be really fucking forward. Like, you can't be like all timid and shy on there. People are like, fuck this shit.
I mean,
I'm out.
I don't talk to people on there. I don't text people. I never have.
And then it all just goes through like an AI thing.
Well, it's not just AI. It's real genuine human beings that are like on the keyboard like hey like hey baby like I'm so like whatever like I wish you were here like it's I don't even know what I say sometimes.
That probably
I don't
saves
really
you
care.
so much work though.
So much work.
Because I could imagine it being like on a very bigger scale.
Yeah.
Where like you have like hundreds of thousands. You don't have hundreds of thousands, do you?
I do not have hundreds of thousands yet.
Oh shit, the yet. I love that. But like I feel like when you get to like massive amounts, it's very hard to answer people that are constantly like
Yeah,
coming through.
even having a few thousand is like, especially if they're like dedicated to like wanting to talk to you all the time, that's very draining. And that's not something I wish on anyone. And I'm like, I'm sorry to my friends for allowing you to have to be in that position.
How many do you have? Do you know like the exact number?
I don't have an exact number, but there's definitely quite a few people who are ride or dies for me, and I love you.
That's
I can
cool
say.
though. Fuck it. And then like how do like the paychecks work? Like how do you get paid off of there?
The paychecks are good. Have you ever heard of direct deposit?
Yeah.
It's very similar to direct
But I'm
deposit.
saying like is there like a day, like a certain day that you get paid? You get paid weekly or
It's more so like when someone purchases something.
oh, it's just like automatic, like right then and there?
Well, it takes like 7 days after they purchase it to become able to be withdrawn from your balance.
Oh, why there's like an imbalance for OnlyFans?
Yeah, there's like a pending balance and then an available balance to withdraw.
What the fuck?
Yeah, but like I don't know. I just withdraw it when I want to, and that's what it is.
Good for you. You don't have like financial problems? Like you don't worry about money?
I don't.
Oh,
At
fuck
the
you.
moment. Yeah, I
I
don't.
fucking wish.
Yeah, I don't. But it definitely comes at a cost. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. And then like when you go to like photo shoots and stuff like in other states, who like you typically pay for that out of pocket
Oh,
or
absolutely not. No.
wait, they pay for you to go out there?
It depends. I mean,
Or
we
Maria's paying for it?
Maria pays for everything for me.
Maria.
Yes, my sugar mommy.
Fair enough.
I do her hair too. Do you
Yeah.
like it?
I do like it.
She's great. I'm like, she needs to be like on payroll. She's amazing. But no, if I'm like, the videographers are paid for, the yachts, if it's a boat, is paid for. Like, I'm not paying
The
for.
yacht?
Yeah, the yacht.
Can you get me in a photo shoot?
It depends on what you want. I mean, the photo shoots are more just so promotional. They're not like, it's not like anyone's like doing anything crazy on but it's just like, they're just like, have fun. Like, we're gonna take pictures.
Oh, it's like that like fake have fun or it's
No,
like...
it's because the funny thing is, it's never fake. With the people that I work with, it's always so real. And we have such a great time.
Oh, okay. No, that's cool then.
But there's
so they're
definitely
just like
fake have funs out there.
oh,
Not with
100%.
me.
I feel like the candid better. Like the candid pictures
It's very
are so
candid.
much better.
It's very candid, and that makes it look real, and it is real. But I don't know. I'm the type of person, if you can't, like, you can see it on my face. Like, I can't fake it. I'm just like, you're gonna know.
Did you go through wait, so like what are like the steps of like when you were like transitioning? Like how do you like walk me through like the beginning to the end?
The beginning to the end. I think I was just like ever since I was little, I was like, I felt like something was up. I didn't know, like, obviously the words or definitions or little things that go beyond or behind it, but I grew up in a way where I was just confused and I just knew something was different about me. And I think that either way, that there's like beauty in people being different, and I think that there's so many things that go behind it. But I really realized when I like if my sister was opening gifts on Christmas, I didn't really want my toy truck. Like, I was like, I want her doll. Like, why don't I have an American Dream doll or American Girl Dream doll, whatever they're called, you know? And I was like, that's weird. And then my parents were just like, huh? And I think that after a few years of that, when I was very little, I would always have like a towel on my head, just pretending I had long hair. Like, it's a very like, and I also want to like put a huge statement behind, like, no one wants to be transgender. Like, that is one of the hardest things I think that a person can be, is to try to integrate into society as something that they know is probably not going to be accepted by most. And there is so much like emotional turmoil that someone will go through during like a transition or during a coming out or during anything. And I think that I wouldn't wish that on anyone. So for people to kind of be like, oh, like, it's for attention, or oh, it's for this and that kind of hits deep sometimes, because it's so much more than that. And I wish that more people would understand that, like, no one wants that. Like, if I could not be, that would be great. Life would be so much easier. But I'm very happy with who I am.
No, that's cool though. I mean, fuck it, like just speak your truth. But do you think that like you receive like a lot of hate or more support from everything?
More support, no. I never really, like, even in high school, like, I always had like a decent group of friends. No one was really, I mean, I was kind of really get them before they get me, but no one was really like, I never got like bullied or anything, which I'm very grateful for. But I've always had a hard head. I've been able to defend myself.
And then like, so I'm assuming that you're like on estrogen, right?
Yeah, no, yeah.
And then how
It's
did
been a
that work
while.
with like the doctors and everything?
The doctor? It's very easy, depending on whatever. But you go to like an endocrinologist, is a doctor who manages like hormones, and also they usually, a lot of people that have diabetes will see an endocrinologist because they help level, or they help manage and keep track of your like levels of what I don't have diabetes, I don't know. But no shade to anyone who does, but they obviously keep track, and you maintain your levels and you watch your levels, and certain things change. I mean, obviously hormones don't do everything for you. Hormones are very they're not one size fits all. Like, they're gonna affect everyone differently, and I think that some people definitely have better experiences and better results while taking hormones than others.
Is it like a pill or is it like
There's
an
there's a
injection?
lot of like ways, and there's a lot of different transmission routes you can take to do a hormone.
Transmission?
Or I don't know where that word came from. Let's scratch that. But you could shoot it up. That, which probably, let's cut that. But you could inject it.
Shoot it up. No, I like that.
You could shoot it up. You can inject
Shooting up
it.
estrogen.
There's patches you could take. I've never done that. I've always been on a pill. You let it dissolve under your tongue, and once in the morning, once at night, and I'm here. I don't know.
And how long did it normally take to like take effect? Did
Take
you like
effect.
notice the effects like right away?
Well, it's not like, oh, you take one pill and you're like, wow, I have like tits. It's like, and if I think that if that was the case, like, it would be a lot more talked about. But it's just like your genetics. It has a lot to do with your genetics, a lot to do with the time you take it. If you've already like been through like a male puberty, it's not going to have the same effects that it would if you didn't. And I was fortunate enough to not have fully gone through male puberty, so I have a lot of benefits from that and just starting a bit earlier. But I think that it probably took, I don't really remember, to be honest, but I definitely saw results quick.
So those are natural boobs?
Yes, I've never, contrary to popular belief again, I've never been under the knife.
Oh, well that's fucking
I've never gotten any plastic surgery.
really?
Anything. I've gotten injectables. I'm like, I can't move my forehead, but I've never been under the knife.
You got like Botox in your forehead?
I have the things that I've gotten done, which I feel like is such a hot topic for me. I don't know why people ask me this so much. I take it as a compliment. But I've gotten lip filler, obviously. I've gone a bit too ham with that, and I've slowed it down. I haven't gotten lip filler in over a year. Botox here and there. I just recently got cheek filler. Maria tagged along, just for fun.
You're such a day one, Maria.
Yeah.
Duh.
And
Have you guys been friends for a while though?
honestly, not really, but it's been a great time
No, that's cool.
every
though.
step of the way.
It's
But
the
yeah.
quality of the time, not the quantity of time.
Yes, but we love our. I'm very, very appreciative and grateful for all the people who I keep in my life.
There you go. So, how old were you like when what is it, an endocrinologist?
An endocrinologist. I mean, I'm sure you could just like. I feel like there's definitely like a lot of people that take it different routes and will just like lay on a table and have someone like inject silicone in their ass and like try to do it a different way. But that's the safe way to go about it for sure.
In their ass?
Yeah, like you can like like a nice little silicone. I've never partook.
Like a
but-
BBL?
Well, BBL is definitely more.
Like the extreme route?
I mean, I don't know. I personally would never get a BBL. Do you know BBLs are actually really dangerous?
Why?
It's the number one like plastic surgery death rate ever.
How do you die from having a fat ass?
Because when you like transfer fat, like if you like take fat out of your stomach or wherever and like reposition it, sometimes like it can cause you to have like an embolism, like a blood clot, like if the fat's injected into like a blood vessel, and then you're done.
Damn,
So,
death
as a
by
very
fat ass is crazy.
Yeah, death by BBL is so scary, and there's so many people you just see casually walking around with like that BBL body, and you just know that they went to Mexico and did their big one. But
I feel like it's such a hot topic, but like, or like a hot take. BBLs are actually disgusting.
I have never been a fan. I've always been a fan. Like my inspiration for how I want to look is always like very early 2000s, like Victoria's Secret, like body. Like I've never wanted like I don't want that like Cardi B-esque, like wow, like I just want to be like tall and skinny, and I feel like that works for me.
It's fair. It's funny. I was talking about that the other day about how like early 2000s girls, like actresses and stuff, like all wear like low waisted shorts and like it's basically falling off because they got no butt and all that shit.
Yeah, but it's the vibe, and it's not just because you have no butts, because we're going for that look.
Oh, it's
Yeah, I actually buy my pants in a few sizes up, so they sit lower.
really?
Yeah. And low rise is in.
Mm-hmm.
Why you wear low rise jeans too?
Duh, 2000.
Sometimes
Away.
sometimes I'll even like roll my pants down, like and not like button them. That's very in right now too.
Mhm.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, fuck you, bro. I can't even find pants that are like long enough for me or like short enough.
Short enough is crazy. Yeah, no.
Like I'm pants shopping and they're all way too long on me.
Maybe you should try online. I have the opposite
On
problem.
leggings?
Online.
Oh, I was about to say,
No
me and a pair
leggings
of
for
leggings.
you.
This fucking ass behind me, bro. I'm pulling
Yeah.
this thing around.
Your BBL body.
All natural BBL
Yeah.
body. Oh Christ. Oh my God. Are there like more steps to like your transition, or are you like wrapping it up?
I think that that's subject to change, but I'm very comfortable with everything at the moment.
I have a question.
Okay, go.
You're a lot cooler than I thought you were. I thought you were gonna be, at least.
That's fair. I feel like a lot of people say that to me. I'm being so serious. I feel like so
Really?
many people.
Last night.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the most popular things that I've heard about me.
I feel like you're very intimidating to look at.
A lot of people say that.
I
too.
think you have a mean face.
Thank you.
Is that a compliment?
For me, yeah.
Okay.
I'm so fine with that. There was actually a few guys that came up to me last night. I was out and they were like, "You really scare me," and I was like, "Good,
Good.
thank God." You know.
I guess. So, do you... I think you know what I'm gonna ask. I feel like I don't even
I'm
have
ready.
to ask it. Are you ready?
Yeah,
Do you still have a
I do. Yeah, I do. You've heard it live and clear right here. It's still there.
Oh my God, I like wanted to ask you sooner,
Yeah.
and I just like didn't.
We can even call it a princess wand, whatever you want to call it. It's there, and it's subject to change in the future. But for right now, it's happy where it is.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Does that like affect like meeting guys, you think?
I've never had a problem. No,
Really?
never. Not really. I mean, I think a lot of guys will be like to their like pals and their buddies, like, I would never do that, or like.
But then when doors close,
Yeah.
they switch up.
Yeah, there's always there. Yeah,
What was
it's
that?
been everyone's seen that, but like it's
Yeah.
like you. There's really not many. It's very far and few in between. Like I definitely think sexuality in general is it's a spectrum. I think a lot of people lean to one side of like a gay or straight, but I think that a lot of times like there's a lot of room in the middle and there's
Like
a
gray
spectrum.
area?
Yeah, and I think that a lot of people are open to a lot more than they're willing because they have a fear of being judged, which is so understandable because it sucks to be judged, and it sucks to have people be able to judge you for things that you can't control.
Have you ever pegged? Dude, I'm sorry. I'm so curious.
I have never. That personally is not my journey.
So you wouldn't if someone
No.
asked you to?
No,
Really?
no.
Do you like...
I've never had like an urge to where I'm like I don't get confused or anything. It's not like I'm like, oh, and I like think I'm like I get all. I don't know. I think it's very just like. It's not. Trust me. There's many who have asked, but
Really?
yeah. Oh my God, yeah. There's so many.
Fuck it, dude. That's
all
awesome.
the guys who are like so judgmental and like so I don't want to say like transphobic, but it's guys that are like
Those are the ones that want to get mollywopped.
those are the ones that want you to like bend them over the most, for sure. They like actually want to be like bent over, and it's
Fuck,
so,
dude, I love this so much.
it's crazy because it's like, are you kidding?
Expose them, Aydan.
Yeah.
Expose them.
Are you gonna don't name? Hey,
I'm not gonna name drop.
you can.
But
Tell me after though.
I've talked to a few people that definitely are Googleable and like have asked the whole thing, and maybe I'll tell you off camera, but there's a lot of people who it's definitely I think trans women in general are very sought after a lot, and that's why they're hated so much because they are sought after. And I think
Well, it's like out of the norm, so I feel like a lot of people don't want to admit that they're like into it, you know? So, do you normally have people do stuff to you, or do you like
what do you mean and what way?
like have you ever been, dude, I like want to like talk to you like it's like the camera isn't there, but
That's how I've been talking to you the whole time.
all right, perfect. Then do you get domed up?
Like, are you like being like, oh, do you get head? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like
Yeah.
like
I don't
from-
think it's like to the degree that like you're looking for, or like to like a gag on it type beat. But I definitely think that
is it gaggable?
no,
Like, do you got the horse dong?
no, definitely not. No,
Alright,
it
respect,
definitely
because-
estrogen definitely changes that.
Because every guy, if I ever had a guy on here and asked if it was gaggable, Bro, are you kidding me? This guy would probably slap me in the face for me doubting his ability to
Yeah,
have
but
one that
that's just
big.
like that's just like
That's
insecurity. I don't know. I don't. It doesn't. I don't. I if I was like 11 inches, I'd be the first one to tell you. But
I would expect you to be
yeah,
pantsless.
yeah, exactly. I feel like I would definitely be a little bit more. I'd probably profit off of that a lot more. But
Damn, I need to know about like the whole tuck method. It still confuses the fuck
okay,
out of
so
me.
I love to just kind of educate people on this. It's really not that difficult. And I think that so many people find it so entertaining to like talk about it. Like you could do it like at any time. Like it's really not that difficult. Like you literally just like
But you wear bathing suits. I could tuck it in my jeans.
absolutely. Well, but you don't wear like a. I'm like burping, but like you can leave that in. Um,
Dude, this is like I'm not cutting shit. This is so natural. I love
yeah.
it.
Um, no, I think that it's a lot easier. You honestly, I'm not gonna sit here and explain the whole entire situation, but
Is there duct tape
it's
involved?
no, I'm not a duct taper. There's this actually really cool brand called, I'm like shout out you, Tuck It Up. It's a like an underwear brand, and it's just like an underwear that it's just like a normal underwear. It's like a thong, and it's just like it really tucks everything up. And that's honestly most of my friends that are trans use the same things. And there's also like different ways you can tape it back. You can do the whole nine. It's just not necessary for me.
I don't even think it would be like the actual dick that is the problem. I feel like it's the balls. How do
No,
you tuck
because
the
do you
balls?
remember when you were little? I feel like this is definitely sounds like it's going really wrong, but you're like as you if you're born like a male, your testicles like drop, and before they drop, they sit up inside you. And
Okay.
you obviously know about the lore that you could pop a ball back inside you.
Okay.
Yeah, you're following. So that's where they sit. They just sit right back in you.
Is that uncomfortable?
Not at all. You get used to it. I'm like, you're definitely gonna
Oh,
be
that's
trying that off
crazy.
camera.
That's crazy. Do you jerk off? Dude, like,
Um, I'm not a huge like I don't feel like I have a need to. We can leave it at that.
that's fair. That's fair. Dude, like, I had, like, so many questions, and I was, like, so nervous to ask, but you're cooler than I thought you would be, so.
Do you think I was gonna be like, no?
No, it's not that. I thought, personally, I didn't know, like, how sensitive you were on the topic. Like,
Oh
on the
yeah, very
topic.
not sensitive, huh?
Well, that's good. I mean, like, I like that because, like, I have the questions, and you're
Yeah,
willing to answer them. But,
absolutely.
like, I feel like most people are very sensitive about shit like that, and they're, like, they don't want to answer. Like, they don't want to
Yeah, and
educate people.
I think that there are very few and far in between. I've had my moments like I've had like kind of a lot of time like in between where I've been like I kind of don't want to talk about this. Like I kind of just want to blend into society and like live a normal-esque life. And I don't like it's not anyone's business and they need to know, but at the same time like I feel like there are such terrible trans representations in the media and like people like a Dylan Mulvaney or like someone like that. Like it's just not the the image that I think any of like people who are like trans want to be seen as. Like, do you know what I mean? Do you know what
Yeah,
I'm
no,
getting
I
at?
totally
It's
get
just
it.
not like it's not the case. Like usually we're not weird. Usually like everyone's a little weird, but I'm a normal person at the end of the day, and being trans is a part of who I am absolutely, and it always will be. But I'm definitely a lot more than that.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that was like the perfect out fucking.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it right on that. Thank you for coming, Maria. Thank you for sitting at the piano for the whole entire time. We'll catch you guys on the next one.